College. It's the best time of a person's life. Excluding all the stuff that happens after college, it is way more interesting. What's not to love about a period of time where parents hemorrhage funds into a higher education for their sweet little cherub? Students here use their time wisely to binge drink, experiment with hallucinogens, go to parties, go to the gym, go to parties, go to the gym, meet a potential lay at a party and tell them how you love going to the gym, and then follow it all up with a healthy dose of safe sex. All these things, that's why we go to college, right? It couldn't be the copious amounts of schoolwork that no sane person could ever be expected to do with so much tight ass walking around. But beautiful, perfectly toned ass isn't always the biggest distraction, because oftentimes,
school can be really weird.
Hazy, theater club,
asocial geology professors, showers, and, most common, virus zombie demon flower petals.
As I'm sure we've all dealt with the horrors the latter can induce, no group of helpless bastards has had a more horrifying experience with this dastardly strain of flora than the boozing horn dog students of Fall Creek University, as documented in the game Obscure the Aftermath for the Nintendo Wii. No one could have ever seen it coming. They couldn't have known the risk involved with grinding up the petals into a fine powder, pouring boiling water over it, and huffing it to obtain a disturbingly unnatural high. Wait, what? That's what these kids are doing nowadays? Huffing disgusting black flowers they find on the ground? What the hell is wrong with weed? Is no one dealing cocaine on this campus? And is no one dropping acid? Apparently not, because it looks to me like everyone's just huffing flower paste. I mean, look, I'm not condoning the use of hard drugs, but huffing flowers, is there really some kind of benefit to that? You know, hold on, screw it. I'm gonna have to try this for myself. God. Okay, so at this point we've come to understand that Fall Creek U is like the equivalent of your typical state university. Higher acceptance rate means more money for investors, so accept all the idiots in the country with at least a 2.0 GPA. But none of that really means anything once people start turning into hideous Lovecraftian grotesqueries, the cause being, you guessed it, students huffing disgusting black flowers that they found on the ground. The first indication that these flowers may be harmful comes in the form of Corey, the main character, having a bad trip. Corey is whisked away to a horrifying abyss of the ominous and macabre, highlighted by blobby, muddy textures and an environment that freaks out every time Corey hits it with a baseball bat.
Okay, calm down.
Spooky! Soon after comes Corey and his girlfriend May's first encounter with mutated black flower zombie freaks. Really not much to it, just aim with the Wii remote and shoot at monsters, or swing the Wii remote to hit the monsters with a bat. It's pretty hard to miss your target since this game severely overuses aim assistance.
More like lame assistance.
And then this happens. Oh no, not May. And that's when I learned that this game is gory as the dickens, as the day is long. Oh my goodness, was it all a dream? Is May still alive? I sure hope so. Man, I bet Corey is all emotional and junk right now, seeing his girlfriend ripped to shreds like Christmas paper and whatnot.
Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
Oh, okay, you know, something traumatic happens, things get better when you drink caffeine and wait for the 90s alt-rock to start playing, just like in real life. Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm sorry, but it doesn't look good. Your son has what we call type 14 diabetes, and also a new terrible virus that we're referring to now as crowbar through the skullitis. And that brings me to your wife, sir. She has cancer of the lungs, throat, kidneys, eyes, and rectum. We give her about 37 seconds to live, and also I've been having an affair with her for the last 12 years. I'm sorry, Mr. Hibbityhagen, but there's nothing I can do. Also, up until about 10 minutes after this point in the game, the player has to remember to not die, because before this there are no save points, and, you know, ignorant little old me over here on the couch and whatnot, I assumed I must be hitting checkpoints. That is until I decided to go all Ethan Hunt over here and vault across these gutters and die. And then when I'm prompted to go back to my last save, I'm stuck thinking, well gee, I do not recall saving. Perhaps the game knows something that I do not. Click A for yes. The title screen. I never saved, so my progress was lost, and I was returned to the title screen. Why, in red, white, and blue blazes, was I given the option to load if I hadn't saved, and the game never saved for me? What foul trickery is this? What black magic? It's like the game disc got confused on the inside of my Wii U, and it was all like, guys, what am I supposed to do? I didn't think he'd die this soon.
Jerry, just load the goddamn continue screen.
Okay, there's gotta be something else to say about this shit pile, but you know what? I'm a show, not tell. Next 30 to 60 seconds, here's a montage of terrible, awful, bad, stupid lines of dialogue.
Hey! Is that the way you hit on girls?
So students turned into monsters because they got busy without using protection?
They should have known better. You should always use contraceptives. Get out of here, I'll call my boyfriend.
He crashed my baby. He crashed my baby! That bastard! This bed has seen a lot of girls come and go. Geez, Amy, don't poke my eyes out.
Then keep your eyes on my face, not anywhere else.
Hey, baby, I have an itch.
You want me to scratch it?
Bitch, that is not a pregnancy test. That is a used tampon from your dirty pussy, okay?
So you know what I love about this game? How it goes from stupid easy to anus-burstingly hard in about an hour or two of playtime. By which I mean that I hit a point where I realized that I fucked up because I, like the foolish, handsome bastard that I am, didn't think to create multiple save files, and I saved the game when both my characters were dangerously low on health. I mean, I couldn't have known that the game would all of a sudden kick me in the dick with steel-toe boots. Up until this point, I was being fed energy drinks and medkits left and right, so I didn't give it much of a thought when I got hit a few times because I could just heal up and be on my way, ready to fight whatever god-awful pixel blob presented itself next. But no, at this level in the game, in a goddamn hospital of all places, there are next to no ways to heal yourself, so I'm freaking out a little bit because I just know that something is gonna burst out of that window when I try to open that door. And hark! A horde of Lovecraftian grotesqueries. Dead. Luckily I saved just before that room, but my god, there's just little to no time to react when these things gang rush you. And even if you're doing an okay job of protecting yourself, it won't matter because if your partner dies too, then it's game over. So your best bet is to open the door, aim your gun, hold down the A button to lock onto something, and blind fire. Blind fire until everything in the room is dead. Sure, it's over pretty quick, but the combat is so erratic and clunky that there's just nothing fun about it because blind firing and this
Okay, calm down.
has never been fun to do ever. So once that's over, I'm again faced with another conundrum. The second you climb in through this window, this crazy blob tongue bitch with all the little crab minions you could ever hope for just wrecks your shit immediately. And it's sayonara, Corey and Amy. So I tried this part about 5 or 6 more times, and every time I thought I was making progress by not dying and knocking off a few shots onto the tongue monster, my teammate would just die in my place. Over and over, dying again and again, the agony never seemed to cease. I kept trying until I was just like, man, there is a whole world out there, outside of this living room. I think that I will just put down this Wiimote, go outside, and never speak of this experience ever again. Because you know, in the words of secondary playable character Sven, the Nordish American frat jackasshole,
Hey! You need to stop playing video games.
you know what? You're damn right, Sven. Let's go outside. Fuck this game, I ain't trying to beat it. I beat Crystal Bears. Is that not good enough for you?